Morning everyone, Friday morning it is, and it is 7:30, ready to get into this last class of this week. Third week of this block, third time through this circuit. This is that one where we'll do a warm up, a stretch, and then our 10 exercise circuit. Twice through, and it works the whole body. So yeah, this is a really good workout. It hits everything, it finishes off the week, and this is, yeah, we've got one more week of doing this and then we'll have a change around. Having said that, I might throw a few changes in there. We'll see how we go. I might just do a bit of Freestyle Friday as we go through the circuit, but we'll see. You need your dumbbells handy for the circuit. We don't need them in the warm-up, so just for the circuit. All right, live class good to go. Team, we're doing warm-up in 5 seconds. Get ready. We're going to start with a slow squat. So feet parallel, ready to go down for that squat. So we go down and then up. We're going to take it slowly to begin with, warming up. Down and up. All right, just building some movement into those legs. Good, yeah. For some reason I do find it helps just to throw the arms forwards, extending here. There, so confidently into that depth of squat. There. Last 5 seconds, then you're going into a deadlift. Again, taking it slow and feeling the difference between a deadlift and a squat. So there's your squat, and then here's your deadlift. See, that movement comes from the hips. Knees can stay softened, but emphasize that movement from the hips. Yeah. Spine stays in neutral, doesn't it? All right, so you've got squat variations in the circuit, and you've got deadlift in there as well. All right, going into a prisoner knee drive after this. So bringing the heart rate up after this. That's that knee drive up to the opposite elbow. So we're in here, knee drive up. All right, get it moving. So let's go 2 slow movements and 2 quicker movements. All right, so we're into our faster movements here with this prisoner knee drive. And we'll go into, let's go into jumping jacks after this. Still 15 seconds left here. All right, knee drive up across the body. 5 seconds, and then either half jacks or full jumping jacks. There's a change, so half jacks here. Full jumping jacks there. "15 seconds. Right, so back through these 4 movements after this. So slow squats to begin with after this. So 2 slow movements, 2 faster movements. Slow squats. All right, so we're going down slowly, finding that full range of movement. Good. So again, this feels different to a deadlift, doesn't it? So still pushing the hips back. So sticking your bum back the way, bending through the knees. Yeah, but I think that movement initiating from the knee bend. All right, changing to deadlift. And here that movement initiating from the hips. Hinging from the waist. Nice. Good, 10 seconds here. All right, prisoner knee drive coming up. See if you can wind up this movement. All right, so bringing that heart rate up, ready. Prisoner knee drive. It's a powerful knee drive. It comes up across the body, up towards the opposite elbow. All right, so setting up for this circuit, that's to come. All right, so hitting all of those muscle groups. 10 seconds left. 5 seconds. Jumping jacks after this. Jumping jacks. All right, so this to finish the warm up. We've got a quick stretch after this. "15 seconds. All right, come on then class, are we working? Keep it going, last 5. There's time, good. All right, a few moments to get your breath back, then we're down on the floor for a quick stretch. We're going into our little runner's lunge sequence. Breathe. Good. All right. So take it down here, step back with the right foot into a runner's lunge, right foot back, left foot forwards, breathing into that runner's lunge. So even here, see if you can just bring the chest slightly up and forward, so you've got that, almost like that forward facing energy, as opposed to hunching over that front knee. So just see if you can bring some openness here, even if it's just that intention of openness. See how that opens up through the shoulders. Lengthen through that back leg. Good. All right, from here, we're going to pop that knee down on the floor. Reach up with the arms. Nice. Good, feel that openness through the hip flexor. All right, you're going to keep that left arm up high, circle the right arm down, find the floor, and into that rotation. Good, keep that left arm high, tuck the toes on that back foot, lift that knee. So you're into that kind of long runner's lunge again with that rotation. Good. Circle that arm around, send it forwards. And then bring that left arm onto the left knee, flatten the back foot, reach up with the right. There. Good, right hand finds right hip, left arm reaches high. Feel that openness through the torso. Settle the arms to the horizontal into warrior two. Nice. Good. And then bring those arms back around, refind runner's lunge, allow that back foot to pivot round onto the balls of the foot, and then step that left foot back into a high plank, lift up into a downward facing dog. Good. All right, let's do the same thing other way around. So left foot stays where it is, right foot steps forwards. There we go. So got right foot forwards now. You have to think about that for a moment. You think it'll be easy just with 2 feet to figure out which one's going to go forwards and which one stays back. Right foot forwards, long runner's lunge. Breathe into that and that intention of shining the chest forwards. Open through the shoulders, open through the torso. Good. Breathe into that. Find the areas of tension that you can let go of, that you can release. All right, the knee goes down, the arms reach up. Good. Open through the hip flexor now. So this time the right arm stays up high, left arm circles around, the hand finds the floor, and we open out through the chest and shoulder. Keep that right arm lifted, tuck the toes on the back foot, lift that back knee. So back to that long runner's lunge with that rotation. Just check that we're not contorting ourselves here. We're open through the chest and shoulder. Working with the range of movement that's available to you. Circle that arm around, send it forwards. Got right arm forwards. All right, and then that little sequence, we've got right arm finds right knee, flatten the back foot, lift up with the left. There. Good, feel that extension through the side body. That lifted left hand finds the left hip. Send that right arm up high. Expansive through the torso. Feel that opening through the ribs. Good, settle the arms down to horizontal into warrior two. And then bring it all back around to runner's lunge. There. Good, step back into high plank. Lift up into downward facing dog. And then walk the feet forwards towards the hands. And roll it all the way up. Reach high and circle round. Excellent, all right. Warmed up, loosened up, ready to work. Right team, let's go to it. So you need your dumbbells ready. We've got 10 intervals on the timer here. We're going to keep to our 40-second interval length, and I'll give you the 10 seconds changeover. All right, so 10 rounds, 40 seconds of work, 10 seconds to change. Dumbbells are there, good to go. So we're going to start out with that squat to knee drive. So this is going to bring the heart rate up, it's going to power through those legs. So you're down for that squat, knee drive up high, down for the squat and knee drive up. You got that little bit of rotation at the top here. So this is different to a lunge up where we finish in this perfect knee lift position. This is a powerful, more dynamic movement. We've got that, then we're into those side lunges with that knee lift, and that is that classic knee lift position. And then we'll just power through the rest of the circuit. It's a good one. Get ready to work. Going in 5 with that squat to knee drive. Right, ready to work team? Let's do it. Squat, knee drive. All right, find that tempo. All right, so these are the movements. These are the exercises that are going to strengthen those legs, strengthen the running muscles. But whether you're running or not, it's that functionality through the hips, through the knees, even through the ankles, through that midsection. Strengthening all those movement chains. 15 seconds left. Last 5 seconds, then we're going to be setting up for that side lunge. You've got a few options with how you do that. There's time. Right, so remember that side lunge. We touch out to the side and then we bring it back. Other side, bring it back. Or you could stay low, like this. Or you could add in that knee drive up here where we're lifting up. And you can see I'm alternating sides on each one. So I'm going to stick with this. And that knee lift is more of a controlled movement. And at the top, I can find that symmetry of alignment. So the knee lift looks just as it would do if I was doing that in isolation. Make sense? Going into a plunger after this. There's time, so plunger, squat to lunge, all right? Like we did last week, all the leg exercises together. Ready, set up, down for the squat. From here, back to the lunge, into the squat again, back to the lunge. All right, bring that burn. Oh yeah, into those legs. All right, so deepening that burn. Yes, good, good. All right, mindful of your form, tidy that up. Get that nice stretch through that back leg. All right, so if you're getting that burn now, this is what's going to make you stronger. So if you do have running targets, working through that fatigue. Good. There's time. Up we get. We're going into deadlift. So with your dumbbells, hinge forwards and up, bringing that emphasis into the glutes. Go. Deadlift. Good for that nice stretch through the hamstrings as well. 20 seconds. All right, so legs get a little bit of respite after this. Let's go. Look, let's get them out of the way, shall we? We've got a set of press-ups after this. 10 seconds left. We'll do them now before we do things like the shoulder press and the dips. So a set of press-ups coming up after this. There's time. All right, 10 seconds to set up. All right, so 40 seconds worth of press-ups coming up. Set up the shoulders. Ready. Go. Picking your tempo. Choosing your range of movement. Halfway. Last 10. Staying with the upper body after this, we'll do those kneeling exercises, that combination of shoulder press and bicep kickouts. There's the change. All right, so we're into kneeling with the dumbbells, shoulder press. All right, so set it up. Start position, go. One life class, yes. All those arms moving. Good. All right. All right, so sort out that alignment. Engage those abs. So arms moving in the same plane as if the back is flat against the wall. 15 seconds. 10 seconds. So we're going to be switching that kneeling leg and changing to bicep kickouts after this. There's the change. Switch the kneeling leg. Back up straight, shoulders down, ready for the curl with the kick out. Ready, set, away we go. Curl up, kick out in front, back and down. All right, check those shoulders, shoulder blades down. Full extension through the arms as you kick out. Good. All right, are we feeling strong in this movement? I hope so. And we've got that shoulder control, that ball and socket joint stays aligned, in place, without any hitching up. Right, what have we got after this? Going into the abs after this. All right, we're down here. Okay, we're kicking the legs up. We've got alternating toe touches, so we're in here, alternating toe touches. If this is too much, you could do elbow to knee. You could do like a bicycle crunch movement here. So some ab exercise with that alternating sides, with that rotation through the torso. Good, if you've got the legs up vertical, make sure they're fully extended. Reaching up and over to the opposite foot. Other elbow stays wide. Good. Going into dips after this. There's time, right, up we get. Oh, tricep dips, right. Lift up, arms long, shoulders down, bend at the elbow and push it up. Tricep dips, 40 seconds. Last 2 intervals. All right, and that gets us through the first round of the circuit. Not bad. All right, so we've got tricep dips and crisscross. Good, and we've got a little bonus round of active recovery in between. So don't go anywhere once we finish this. We've got 1 more interval to go. Crisscross after this. Oh, there's time. All right, so set it back down. If you don't want to do crisscross, you've got dying bugs, that's your option. Set up, shoulders down, abs engaged. Go, crisscross, elbow opposite knee. Extend the other leg. "15 seconds. So this last interval of this first run through the circuit. Good, there's time, relax it down, roll over onto your side, propped up onto a forearm, lower leg on the floor, lift the hips up into that half side plank position here. Right, so elbow below shoulder, shoulders stacked up one on top of the other, reach up with that arm. You can see I've got this lower knee on the floor in support. All right, so feel the stability through this position, good. And we can hold strong through the shoulders, strong through that midsection. And if you're super confident here, you could extend that lower leg. All right, so I feel a lot of work through this lower shoulder here. So strengthening through that whole shoulder area. And I actually feel more in the shoulders than I do in the abs here. So strengthening all of that torso. Good. So side plank position. Lower that back, lower knee down if you haven't done so already. Good. And then sweep that arm through. Place the forearm on the floor, roll it over onto the other side. Lower knee on the floor, lift the hips up. Stack up the shoulders. Upper arm reaches high. Obviously, whenever we do any movement, if it's not appropriate for you, if something else is going to be more helpful, feel free to go ahead and do that. All right, so holding this position or extending that lower leg as well. Stacking the shoulders up. Yeah. Good. 3, 2, 1. Sweep that arm through. Refine side lying. This time, everything lying down on the side. Lower arm away. Okay, my favorite. knee tuck in this side lying position, single leg or double leg, 10 reps, 3, 2, 1, drive the knees up for 1, extend back, 2, 3, torso lifts up to meet, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good, roll it over onto the other side, set up. Good, extend the legs, get ready. 3, 2, 1, 10 reps. In, push back out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Lower down and relax for a moment. Right, that's your moment. We're gonna have to go again. Team, we've got our second circuit to get through. Up on your feet. Ready? Okay, we're gonna have to go. Time is 5 to 8. Team, we're going in 5. We're starting out with squat to knee drive. We might freestyle our way through this circuit. Are we ready? Squat to knee drive. Squat down, power up. Right, let's get through this. Squat to knee drive. All right, so 10 intervals on the timer, 40 seconds on each one. All right, so squat to knee drive, we've got those side lunges next. All right, so we'll keep those 2 in. 15 seconds left here. Nice. Five seconds left. Think about how you're going to do this side lunge. So you've got those variations, those options. There's time here, so side lunge. This was, you could stay low, you could come up high, you could have that knee drive, I quite like that. Switching sides each time. Either way, go, 40 seconds. 20 seconds left. After this, let's go into a tabletop. So this is like that standing donkey kick, I think I sometimes call it. So you're gonna be going into that knee lift forwards and then extending the leg behind and holding that position. So it's a balance exercise next. And again, if something else is more appropriate for you, go ahead and do it. So we've got knee lift up, I'll show you quickly. We extend back and hold. All right, so this is your tabletop position. All right, find it and hold. That standing leg will be working here. That ankle constantly correcting, adjusting. Lengthen that back leg. Shoulder blades down, long through the torso. 5 seconds left here, then we'll change sides. All right, sweep that knee back through. There's knee lift. Other side lifts, extends back into donkey kick on the other side, or tabletop there. Hold for the rest of this interval. 10 seconds left. Again, standing leg, constantly adjusting. Going back to a worker next, we're into plunger, squat to lunge. There's time, bring that leg back through. Yikes. All right, ready, squat down. Legs take the strain, ready, squat to lunge, plunger, go. Oh, nice, yes, keeping it low. Good, 20 seconds left here. And then, should we take that same single leg balance and go into a single leg deadlift? So a little bit like what you were doing, but not quite as extreme into that tabletop. Diving into that deadlift movement with the dumbbells. All right, there's your time on plunger. So set up. So we've got both feet on the floor for deadlift. That is your regular movement. Same thing, just on a single leg. Can we find that movement? All right, I'll tell you when we're halfway and we can switch sides. So that back leg just lifts wherever it wants to go there. Strong through the torso though. All right, so if that's not going to be helpful for you, just keep both feet on the floor. Otherwise, single leg deadlift. Like after this rep, Switch legs. There it is, set up on the other side. Single leg deadlift. 10 seconds. Right, I feel we should stay with the legs. Let's go to a classic set of lunge ups after this. Right, there's time, dumbbells down. All right team, lunge ups, we know this one. Knee lift up, find our start position here. Arms in sprinter, stand tall. Coming back to this position each time. Go, lunge back, lunge up. All the way back, all the way up. Again, I'll tell you when we're halfway and you can switch legs. Ooh, should we do a full interval on each side? Ooh, maybe we should. Right, drive up with that knee. Arms exaggerating that sprinter movement. We're past halfway. It looks like we're doing a whole 40 seconds on this side. Brilliant. 10 seconds left. Right, remember which leg is moving here so that you know to switch. After this though, we're going straight into jumping jacks before switching sides on the lunge up. Ready, there's your change. Set up jumping jacks. So you've got half jacks here, full jumping jacks. Start to wind this up. 40 seconds. Start now, jumping jacks. Alright, remember which leg was moving on the lunge up. Other side coming up after this. Twenty seconds. Yes, good. This is better. 15 seconds. So 40 seconds of lunge ups on the other side after this. There's time. So set up, other knee lifts, stand tall, arms in that exaggerated sprinter. 40 seconds lunge ups, set, go. Nice, good. By the way, if the legs are complaining, this is instead of being down on the mats doing press ups, all right? So power through these lunge ups. We'll save the press ups for the bonus round at the end, which you can do in your own time. All right, well that's 5 seconds, then we're going into slow squats after this. All right, there's time. Right, refinding that symmetry. So like we did in the warm-up, slow squats. Stand tall, and then squat down. Power up. Finding the range of movement that's appropriate for you. So again, slow this down. Good. Good, 20 seconds left. Go down for the squat and hold it there. Static squat for the last 15 seconds. Hold. 10 seconds left. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that up, shake it out. And we'll finish where we started. Squat to knee drive. Oh, that is brutal. That is nasty. Right, squat to knee drive to finish this circuit. Ready, set up. Go, squat to knee drive, yes. Oh, feeling that fatigue through that static squat. Good, now bring that movement back. As if you're re-strengthening the legs. Last interval of the last circuit, of the last class this week. Right, get it done. 20 seconds. 15 seconds. Come on then team, this to finish. Right, you're going to need to cool down after this and stretch. Definitely stretch through those quads and the hip flexor. 5 seconds. We'll do a quick stretch, but spend longer in your own time. There it is, good work. Oh, that was brutal. That was vicious, savage, nasty, but it works. All right, quick stretch for the quads. Brilliant. All right, so those legs definitely got a hit there. And I'm just going to hold this long enough just to get that initial release. All right, there. Good, all right, check that out, other side. And I'm just going to do this one stretch But yeah, do spend longer stretching while you're warm, while the muscles need it. And hydrate well after that. 3, 2, 1, and release. Oh, I enjoyed that. Okay, 3 classes done this week. Kudos for doing those. Into the weekend, back in Monday morning. I'll send an email out, but unless you hear otherwise, it'll be 7:30 for the live class on Monday morning. Same again on Wednesday and Friday. That's all next week. Enjoy your weekend. I'll see you on the other side of it. All right, good work team. See you then.